Welcome to the TryPod. The title is not clickbait. This is real. This is an announcement that we, after 40 years of this
40 years
of this award-winning podcast.
How long?
It started in 2019.
That's crazy.
The year.
No,
The year
earlier.
No.
18.
We started this when we were 10 years old.
The
that's
Patreon
true.
started then, but it started in 2019. The year
That's
of too
right.
many things. It's the year our
2019,
book came out. It was the year we went on tour. It was the
my
year the
God.
podcast started.
Yeah.
It was like a year of too many things. And then COVID happened, and we got to make less.
Man, that's so crazy, guys.
Well, after, let's say it loud and clear. After 6 years, we are going to be saying goodbye to the TryPod at the end of the year. So this episode is going to be about why.
You know what's crazy is until you started talking, I felt fine, and now I
Now
feel
I'm sad?
bummed out, and I have to shit so bad.
You have to shit?
Well, it was like
Should
I
we
just
pause?
feel emotionally.
I've been there.
I have to poop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is your baby. This is sort of your first child.
This is the first thing I did that was worth a damn at the company.
Yeah, really.
And
Yeah, I mean, your work before this.
Whoa, baby. I mean, I was trying, but it was not working. And I was
You were doing great.
I was doing. Thanks, Keith. I appreciate that. No, I was like doing other stuff, but this was the first thing that felt like mine. Also,
Sure. Yes, this was the first thing that you famously had tonsillitis, and
I had hernia surgery,
and you came back and you said in the
Yeah.
week that you were on bed rest,
I felt like I was gonna fall behind.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
And so you came back to work with a printed PDF.
That's right. Where I made up some stats, had some stats that were real, and said that we should do this.
The future of media is
Which, honestly,
next slide,
very smart
podcast.
because
That's
when
right.
you have a hernia surgery, you can't lift heavy stuff.
That's
And
right.
normally you were moving heavy stuff when we were shooting. You're like, what if we did a thing where we all sat down?
Yeah, I was like, what if we sit down and I also was like, I had already planned where we were going to do it, which is a rat shed that becomes so toxic with rat poop
Yeah.
that we couldn't even go back there.
No.
So, I mean, what a journey.
Yeah.
What a crazy, I can't believe that it's ending. Well, you guys want to talk about why it's ending?
We probably should. I want to acknowledge out the gate.
Yeah.
I understand this is bummer news to the audience. I
Yeah, of
know that
course.
there are people out there. There are some of you for whom this is your favorite thing that we do.
The main touch point with us.
Yeah.
Like-
And we are ending your favorite thing. And we don't do that lightly. And we have had so much fun. It is an honor to be in your ears every single week. It's also just a delight. I would say it's an honor that we don't take seriously.
Nice.
Yeah. It's an honor to be up in your ears. Does make you sound like a little pervert.
It's fun. It's silly. I truly never know what we're getting into on this. You know, so much of what we make, like, I have to think about. This
Yeah.
one I get to like kind of kick it, and it's like that's
Kick it
been
with the butts?
that's been a joy. And Rainie's been able to give us the dumbest segments imaginable, and I've loved that.
Thank you.
Truly.
And great to serve.
Yeah. Honestly, a huge shout out, Rainie. I feel that, the podcast was left in her hands, and I feel that she did an astounding job.
Truly.
And yeah.
Well, I wrote little bullet points for myself, and I think that segues into the first one, right? Which is, why is this ending? And part of the answer is just that it is time, right? Projects are not meant to last forever. And I mean it truly, that I think the show would have ended a long time ago had it not been for the breath of fresh air that specifically you two, Rainie and Miles, brought to this. Like, we were like, okay, we've done it. We've said the things we have to say. I've told my stories. And it was, not everyone is interesting enough to have a show. And then you two made it fun.
Oh, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it.
And then we discovered the plug, and then it was like, well, now we're sitting on gold.
New chapter.
By the way,
And then
if
we
we
found-
hadn't done the blog, this show would have ended like 2 years ago.
And then just as that happened, then we found like, whoa, what if we played little sexy games?
No, I do think that there's this show, I think that we found ways over the years, because obviously started 4 hosts, right? Me and the wings. Okay. I'm talking at the end.
The 4 hosts, yeah, me, Keith, Miles, Rainie.
That's right. Always hosted
Always
the 4.
has been.
And then during the pandemic, it was like the show had to shift. And I feel like we've gone through so many natural progressions. Then it's like new studio, whatever. Oh, no, now we're down to 3 hosts. Oh, actually just 2. And then we started going on the road. But I think that there's it's gone through so many different iterations and forms. It is crazy. And I think rare to have a podcast that has existed for as many episodes as this one has.
Do we know how many? Where are we at?
Somewhere, I don't know,
Well,
gotta be like
348,
340,
355,
that's crazy.
361. I
Over
don't know.
3. Oh my
Somewhere in
gosh.
that mid between 300 and 400.
I can't believe it. 370 episodes, perfect episodes of podcasting.
Award-winning.
Webby Award winning.
Yeah.
It was going to be 342 was going to be this episode, which I like because that's the answer to the universe.
Yeah.
42.
That's
But
right.
I think that we might move some things around.
So what's the answer to the universe now?
43.
I guess.
Probably
guess.
43.
Yeah.
So the main reason why the show is ending with having a baby now, it's just I've been reevaluating where do I want to spend my time, and I think that's Keith has been doing the same, and you've been you didn't make the decision, we did. I won't put the blame on you.
Buddy, I just show up for the free coffee.
But you did leave and start your own
the same
thing,
reason.
and by doing your own thing, you control your time, and I'm sure it is you have a little bit more time than if you were here still.
Oh my gosh,
right?
I have way more time. And I would imagine that for you guys too, as the company has grown, you do have to probably look at, all right, we had these things that served us in this way here, and we want to refocus on other parts of the garden here. If we're thinking about your time as a garden or your company as a garden.
It's a garden, yep.
And unfortunately, sometimes you have to kill the eggplants to make sure the tomatoes survive.
I learned this: if the carrots are too close together, then none of the carrots grow.
That's
You
right. And
gotta
it's
space them out.
it's obviously sad to see the
vegetables.
eggplants go because they're
We're going with eggplants,
Yeah,
not carrots.
loving the fruit choice here.
Well, to me, eggplants represent
tripod.
They are the tripod. There's something
Yeah.
purple. There's something
Yeah.
phallic, for lack of a better term, if we can say it. And we talk
And
about penises
big.
a lot on the show.
And not everybody likes it.
Exactly. It's big. It's phallic, and not everybody likes
Big,
it.
funny, not for everyone.
Not for everyone. Okay, acquired taste maybe for some. Kids definitely don't like it.
There's sometimes it's served and lots of people like it, but most of the time
It's just fine.
divisive.
But so that's the thing is, it's I think I see this as it's this source of joy and fun, and it hurts to cut something and to lose something like eggplant from
That's
your
how
menu.
crops work. You got to rotate the crops.
You got to move the other crops.
You gotta rotate the crops. So it's just it's as simple as that. We've been having these conversations for a while. The Try Guys second try as it exists, or as it has existed for the last couple of years, has required our absolute full time. And I mean, we don't work 9 to 6, we work 9 to 9, right?
Yeah.
It's just it's nonstop. And so that's not how I want to spend my life. You only get this chapter once. And so there are other changes that we're making at the company. They probably won't be as obvious as this one, right? You're not going to miss me in videos. Maybe I won't be in as many, but you won't miss me. But then this is just one when we were looking at it. I don't know. It's as simple as that. I want to spend time with my baby. This is only a thing that I only get to do once in life, and I'm not going to take it for granted.
You have
You're
a
more
new
demand.
element of your life that is demanding your time, and there's a lot of moving parts here. As the cast has gotten smaller, or the original cast has gotten smaller, so have the responsibilities on Zach and I.
Sure.
No, the inverse. They've gotten larger.
Yes, we've gotten larger. We've had more to do behind the scenes and in front of the camera, and now with things like Try Every Day, there's even more content than we make, and Second Try has its own shows, and I think we've done a good job at giving more airtime to a lot of the TryCast. But this is a show that's still I don't know, Keith and Zach, the old fogies, filling up airtime, which has been enjoyable and fun, but it doesn't really serve our mission of expanding our cast and putting more energy behind other talent and helping grow what they can bring into the world, especially on YouTube and not just behind a paywall, which is what we have right now for a lot of our cast. So that's a lot of 2026 is about being able to put some of the energy in this company, or put more of the energy of this company into things like that. So Try Every Day is starting that effort. We have another announcement that'll happen end of this year, early next year that will further that. And we have shows like
Just make the
Crazy
announcement.
Learns. Should we say it?
Just do it.
I don't know if last year you saw that we rebranded the old Second Try channel to be Try Guys Game Time. But we really didn't make a lot of Try Guys Game Time stuff. Well, that's going to change because next year, the goal right now is to have one episode of Try Guys Game Time a week that is a channel that is pretty much just the TryCast. Keith and Zach will be guests on that show. But we will not be the anchor talent of that show. It will hopefully be a rotating...
Which I'm sort of pissed off about because I want to play games.
You love games. So Zach actually might be there.
This is, by the way, a trending thing in the company is you guys will start really cool things, but you're like, well, we're not going to be involved. It'll be for others so we can free up our time. And then you're like, well, actually, I kind of want to be involved in that.
Zach likes to play games. I like games okay. but it's not my favorite medium of entertainment. I like to stuff food into my face. But yeah, that'll be something that can allow the TryCast to have their own thing and kind of grow and let people love them and see how funny they are and have their own show. And then that also, I think, will help people want to be more invested in the shows that they make on Second Try. So I truly, is it a little bit of marketing? Sure. But it's also like, I really want to give a show a release a week that is the TryCast running the show and being the main entertainers of that. So that's going to be a goal. And we'll also have more Try Guys Game Time that goes on Second Try. So there's even more if you join us over there. And then Try Every Day. We're also... this winter, you can see that we have brought it back, and we're hoping we bring it back in the spring, and maybe that's also a permanent staple of our YouTube space. So 2 YouTube channels that are heavily featuring our new talent, and then putting the things on Second Try, giving them more of their effort as well, and stopping trying to do these viral one-offs that star Zach and or Keith trying to crack some viral format that somebody else does on the internet and we can't do, and instead doubling down on what we do best.
So to what Keith's saying, like, you are going to get so much of us still that you will have plenty reasons to be sick of us. But also, like, I think there's also the creative itch when you've done something for a long time to mix it up. We sort of conquered podcasting, didn't we?
We won an award. That award disappeared. We kept making. We discovered new formats. We created spin-off series. We've had multiple podcasts across the company.
4, 5,
even.
5, even.
8.
I heard that you were still on the back end of one of those podcasts.
Oh.
Dan, I really wish you would have noticed a little before today.
Because I heard that
this isn't like, I think we could talk about this.
There's a
who gives a
podcast
shit?
that you used to
There's
work on that got rebranded.
Can I say it? Doesn't matter, I guess.
And you were...
I used to work on a podcast, and it's what's crazy is that, like, because I created all those channels, I was still an admin on some of them. And then if your podcast channel gets rebranded to be a new channel, that's maybe something new, then I stay an admin. And I got a notification today that I was only just now removed as an admin on that podcast.
Feels like
I know, really.
Feels like they should have
there.
really looked through who had access. You'd think they'd be more careful.
Yeah,
because
that's right.
Well, usually
when you left, I removed you from all the places
gone?
I could remove you just because that's what you do. Except for the ones that you were still, in charge of, which I had to do. Like, Miles, you got to transfer ownership to me, please.
Are you saying this person had bad judgment?
Perhaps.
Yeah, I don't know, guy. I mean, I'll miss Gavin and Goulin with the three of you. It's every single week,
Absolutely. So, okay, let's talk about the future. We got season 3 of Keith Plays a Porn Game. There is we want to keep making stuff like that a couple times a year. I hope and pray that this is not goodbye to the plug forever. I ask you, a subscribe is free on the podcast feed, so just keep us around. You never know. Some of the little things that we do might find its way to pop in here and there.
Okay, so with the TryPod coming to an end, there will be an announcement next week about You Can Sit With Us. That show is actually also coming to an end, and we'll let them tell their story, but I want to let you know that. And with that, those are the only things that this podcast department makes. So we're actually closing the entire podcast department. Now we, like Zach said, are going to look for specialty TryPod presents projects like Keith Plays a Porn Game, like a Plog series or something for Second Try. But the weekly cadence of podcast is over. And without a department, it means that it unfortunately is time for us to say bye to Rainie and Jonathan. And Rainie especially, you've just been such a great energy of this show and spearhead of the show that I'm sure the audience is like, what's going to happen to Rainie? So let's talk about that.
Was this your first out of college job?
It was like my first full time. I had, freelance and other stuff, internships, server jobs, hostess.
And you interned in public radio?
Yeah.
Which I think is worth mentioning because it's a radio background that I saw on your resume.
That's right.
And that was helpful.
That's right. Yeah.
It is obviously a huge honor. We hope to be able to work with you, Rainie, in the future again on bring you back and whenever we can. But yeah, this is the end of Rainie's podcast. What is the word I'm looking for?
Rain?
Wow. Yeah.
Rainie's podcast, Rain.
Here.
Well, let's rephrase that then. This is the end of Rainie's... No, there's a better word I want.
I would say it's the climax of Rainie's TryPod supremacy.
That's the supremacy.
Because obviously there was the Miles era where I was on the ones and twos.
Right.
And I would say Rainie grabbed the 1s and 2s and she said, let's make those 3s and 4s.
She said, let me show you how it be done.
Yeah, exactly. Correct. And so let's make these 1s and 2s, 3s and 4s.
I think now that it is like, all cards on the table, we can finally kind of talk about all the things we've been afraid to talk about. So I guess, Rainie, how's it feel to know that you bodied Miles?
Yeah.
That the student became the master.
Absolutely bodied me.
My gosh, I don't feel that way at all. I feel very, very grateful to have worked with Miles. Obviously, you are somebody that I still go to and will continue to go to for all sorts of different problems. So I really feel like you have taught me. And I don't know if I've said this on the podcast, but I've been thinking about this a lot recently. I remember you were showing me how to do how to manage the equipment. And a lot of men working for men, they just assume you don't know anything and they're like, get away. And you're like, no, it's pretty easy. You just think about the joints. Like, think about the joints, and if there's any problem, you troubleshoot each individual thing. And it was so, it was just so kind and like so thoughtful, and you really like, I mean, I would be nowhere without you.
I love you so much, obviously, and I've said it a million times, but I think also like it was so cool to watch you grow at this company. And like, I think seeing you as a performer, obviously you're not just a performer here, like you perform live with me, all across the country and stuff like that. But I think that it's, I feel so lucky that I've gotten to work with you and that I'll continue to work with you after this, obviously.
Yes, of course.
And also, like, I think while you're here, I mean, I'm sure that I remember you talked about having a podcast in college where you and your friend talked on the phone, right?
Oh, yeah.
And
I forgot about that.
Search it, okay.
Doing it wrong, shout out.
But, and then you, of course, made your other podcast, which I'm blanking on the name of, but I did listen to.
Answers to the Universe.
Answers to the Universe.
I was going to call it Rainy Day Thoughts. I'm like, that's not what it's called.
It was too long of a name, I'm going to be honest.
Although it was rain themed in the image.
The cover is you in a raincoat.
Yeah, it's rain.
Anyway, beautiful. By the way, beautiful show. If you haven't listened, we'll put a link in the bio.
Yeah, absolutely. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm very excited for what is going to come next for you, and obviously everyone should follow Rainie. Fucking blow that gram up, baby.
Yeah, baby. Blow the gram up.
And Rainie Toll on all the things.
It's Raining Toll on Instagram, and then Rainie Toll on TikTok.
On Twitter.
Follow me, and Rainie Toll on Twitter, which I haven't tweeted in a while, but maybe one day.
Are we tweeting still?
I really haven't done it in a long
The
time.
TryPod is gonna. This is the big announcement. I was gonna save it to the end, but the TryPod's actually just gonna become a Twitter feed.
Holy shit!
my
what a
God.
nightmare.
Every so often I am opening it and it's wretched.
Yeah,
It's
really
become the full hellscape. Like the way that like the notifications work is just like, oh, I was really just shoving right-wing propaganda in every area of
really
the whole
crazy.
thing. It's so intense. It's like, you might want to see this. I'm like, sure don't want to see this. And then I'm like, I guess I'll check in 2 months and see how much worse it's gotten in that much time.
I mean, if you love porn and guns, you're gonna.
It's a pretty sick app for that.
It'd be kind of awesome.
As a parent and just someone who works every day, it's been really a game changer to do my weekly food shopping with Hungry Root. Hungry Root plans all my meals for the week. It shops for me. It delivers groceries that fit my health goals, dietary preferences, and budget. Hungry Root helps you eat well and reach your diet or health goals, whether you're gluten-free or dairy-free or high protein, focus on gut health or anything else. You just take a quick quiz, and their smart cart technology recommends groceries and recipes tailored to your tastes and needs. Also, unlike other food delivery companies, Hungry Root now has over 50,000 chef-crafted recipes to choose from each week. That's a crazy amount. And many of these are ready in just 15 minutes or less. We can get in a rut over here of making the same things every week, so having something else that gives us fresh new ideas is awesome. Also, they're often 4 or 5 steps. Recently, we had a yuzu baked salmon and asparagus that was just like delicious and easy and healthy and great. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/tripod and use code TryPod. That's hungryroot.com/tripod, code TryPod to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. The colder it is outside, the more I want my wardrobe to be simple. I just want something that looks sharp and feels good and also is something that I'll actually wear. And for me, that's Quince. And the bonus, Quince pieces make great gifts too. This season's lineup is simple but smart, and it's easy with Quince. $50 Mongolian cashmere sweaters that feel like an everyday luxury, and wool coats that are equal parts stylish and durable. Their denim also nails the fit every time. It's got great comfort. It's all at a fraction of what you would expect to pay. Listen to this real story. I got myself a new wallet on Quince, and it came in and it was awesome. And for my birthday, Becky got me almost the same wallet from Quince because she knew I would like it and it fit exactly what we wanted. It was just so awesome. And my birthday is technically a holiday, but it definitely makes me think like, oh, I should be looking here for my brothers and my dad and some of my friends for this holiday season to get them gifts. Give and get timeless holiday staples that last this season with Quince. Go to quince.com/tripod for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/tripod. Free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/tripod.
It's funny with Rainie. So, like with Miles, the job was never to be talent, right? The job was to be producer. And then we're like, man, this guy's funny. Okay. And then it happened. And then when we hired Rainie, we're like, okay, just to be clear, like this is a producer role.
Did you say that?
No, I mean not to
It was
you.
like, but
I was never told that.
No. I specifically told Rainie that she was talented immediately. But it was because I think I saw that Rainie was so talented so immediately. But I think that there was, when we were hiring a new person, the impetus was like, okay, Miles obviously like is behind, but like we do need someone to just do the technical stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when I saw Rainie, I'm like, well, this is someone that's going to be just like
is a
me.
star.
They're going to be doing the technical
Well, I
stuff
think it was-
and the gym and jamming.
when Nick was hiring, he was like, well, do you need, we're like, no, we just need, no, it's not like a prerequisite of the job.
Yeah.
But then like you became the star of the show. Let's be real.
Well, it's so funny because in the interview, I remember leaving me and like, I think that was just a vibe check because maybe the most important question was, what TV show are you watching? Which I was like, Monk. And people were like, what?
Monk.
We're like, Monk.
Monk is
Okay.
My dad would like to hang out.
Monk is a dad show, but it's good.
Which is
It's a good
crazy
show.
that
It's
we've
good.
barely talked about Tony Shalhoub then and all these episodes.
Yeah, that really
Wow.
is because I've got some things to say. I mean, Marvelous Mrs. Nasal.
Say
Come
a
on.
thing.
Yeah, it's
Shalhoub.
good.
He's just so talented. I could watch him in
talented.
anything.
Do you know that he's the reason why Steve Carell never won an Emmy?
Oh, did he
Because-
kept
really?
beating
Because
him?
every year The Office was on air, Tony Shalhoub won for Monk. Every
Yeah.
single year.
Wow.
And honestly, he kills it in Monk.
He's good in Monk.
man. He solves crimes. I've been really into network TV shows recently.
But every so often you got to dip back in. Suits.
Oh my god,
yeah.
they're like Lay's. They're like a big bag of Lay's
Yeah.
potato chips.
Yes.
There's not too much. There's not much razzle dazzle.
Dude,
It's just
it's-
classic Lay's. But you can fucking. I was watching The Rookie with Nathan Fillion.
Oh, how is that?
Bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
But it's great. Like I was watching The Rookie on YouTube Shorts first, and that
Oh,
sort
man.
of rookie pilled me. So then I decided to put on a full app.
Nathan Fillion, another hero of our generation. Oh,
Really
Nathan
a hero.
Fillion. Yeah.
We're big Fillion heads over here.
Yeah, man. Firefly.
Don't get me started. Sheesh. Of course, we could not talk about the TryPod and its storied legacy without the one and only Miles Bonsignore.
it's true.
Obviously, you'll continue to see Miles in videos here. Also, I just found this out super cool. He has a podcast.
Yes, that's right. And it's like kind of advice based. And
by the
there's
way,
a phone thing.
That's right. If you love the TryPod and you're looking for a weekly upload, head on over to Perfect P, okay? Trickle down,
I
trickle down.
can't imagine when you. I imagine when you first like, oh dang, TryPod's on. He's like, oh wait a minute. Oh wait a minute,
Maybe we could
listeners.
scrape this barrel.
Listeners looking for a new home.
I-
Our listeners looking for a new home.
That's right.
I forgot that I was thinking, okay, Lucia wakes up at like, sometime between 2 and 4 in the morning. And like, you can't control your thoughts. Like, you're just trying to not think because you want to get back to bed. Yeah. But then your mind finds something and you're just like, please don't, please don't. So the thing that I was thinking about last night that I didn't mean to think about anything, but I was thinking about your podcast, specifically your soundboard, specifically your fart explosion.
Yeah,
It's
fart
like
with reverb.
a fart with deep impact and reverb.
Oh, yeah.
And you do that for every guest you've had.
Yeah.
And the guests are starting to get bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, like, if you had
Yeah.
Tony
Barack.
Shalhoub.
The Rock.
If the Barack.
Barack.
The Rock.
By the way,
I
if
was
I had
like,
Obama, I'm doing the fart so much.
He would love it.
Is there a limit to
It always gets a laugh because the guests have no fucking idea it's coming.
because they haven't
Yeah.
listened?
They haven't listened to the show. Most of them have not listened to the show. Of
course not.
People come on, they don't even. One of my favorite feelings is like, okay, a lot of people do the show, and like, say sometimes it's nice if people listen to the show who are guessing on it, but I don't expect that they listen. Most of them are just like, oh yeah, whatever, that thing. So they don't know that we call them back live. And so one of my favorite looks on a guest's face is I'll play the voicemail and then they'll be like, wow, that's really crazy. I mean, I guess I kind of need more details. And I just start calling. So it starts ringing and then they go, oh my, are we calling them right now? And they'll pick up and go, hello. And the person's like, oh, what's happening?
are we
It's-
calling them right now?
Yeah,
That was my Barack.
Really good. I
Barack.
like that he was a little southern.
Yeah, at the end it kind of fell.
a compilation of all those moments would be fun.
That's a
Like,
good idea.
yeah.
That's a great idea. But
So
yeah.
is there a limit to, is there someone that you would be like, oh, this person I actually would be intimidated to do?
Probably Malala.
Did you see that Jimmy Fallon made her do the bees in the trap trend?
Yeah, I saw that.
And like my soul left my body.
Are we sure that wasn't AI or something?
I like saw that and I was like, I think we need to end the podcast.
Yeah, that was it for you.
That was I was like, I think that our
bees in
trend
the trap.
culture has gone too far.
Man, that's brutal. Bees in the trap with Malala.
It was
Mr.
because like
Jimothy
you're
Fallon.
watching it and you're like, because it always starts on the first person, so it's Jimmy Fallon.
And then it's
We're on first name
Malala?
basis, and
That
you're
is
waiting,
psychotic.
you're waiting.
Oh,
You
God.
have no. Cause she's shorter than him,
Yeah.
so he's fully blocking her. You have no idea what's coming, and then slowly, and then there she is, and she looks miserable. And also she won't curse. So when it gets to like whatever, I don't know, with bees and bitches, I think bitches ain't shit. They say something. She just like does like a hand motion for those words.
Man, that's brutal. That's brutal. Yeah. Well,
Where were we?
but anyway, speaking of Malala
Yeah.
and speaking of farting, maybe we could just run down sort of like a top 10 David Letterman style list, top 10 moments of the TryPod of all time.
Wow.
Oh, my
Best
gosh.
moments of the
And
TryPod.
we could have prepared it, but I figure off the rip. Like, by the way, senior year spring, we have got like 4 episodes left. Let's off the dome it.
Yeah, and
Let's
I
off
will
the dome.
say something about those 4 episodes left. We didn't want to do this episode last, right? To be like, oh, hey, by the way, it's show's over, because that's a bummer. We want to go out with a bang. So the next 4 episodes, we're hoping are going to have some of the faves. The
Yeah.
spooky or kooky.
Yeah.
The applaud.
Oh, yeah.
Go out with
Bringing it back.
the greatest hits, baby.
Man, spooky or kooky.
But there have been so many amazing moments throughout this show.
Yeah.
I'd say
Number 10.
Number 10. The first time we played one of them horny little games and we found out it was an interest of mine.
Yeah. When Rainie brought porn to the studio.
It was huge.
And we said, how much have you played this on your own? And you said all the way.
hours.
Oh,
It is. It gets you in. It hooks you in.
yeah,
And I
that's
gotta be
really
honest,
good.
the plot in season 3 just really gets
yeah,
juicy.
I've been thinking
Yeah.
about
Oh my
it
God,
like a
it's
lot
so
recently.
good.
Yeah.
We all
Do we know
turned
the
around.
day? Is it coming back? I think it's coming back in January or late
Christmas
December.
Day.
It's so stupid. Why is it
I
going
think it does release on Christmas
Yes,
Day.
the first episode of season 3 is the Christmas Day.
Oh my God.
Can the tagline be "He is risen"?
Really good.
Right now it's the climax, but there's no reason that each episode can't have their own little title name.
He has risen.
You know, he is risen.
R-I-Z-Z, Ian?
He is risen.
Holy shit! A Rizzler Easter themed.
Yeah.
You know
Neck,
that's
gold
real.
chain.
Man, Santa. Sorry, yeah, that rocks.
Number 9.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go all the way back to the old house. A day that Miles came in with, I think it was the old house, with a full Zach diss track. and
Oh, yeah.
surprised us with an
Oh my
original
gosh,
song,
yeah.
and it was was that "Dig Me Down into Mazda"? No, that's number 8. "Dig Me Down into Mazda."
Sorry, by the way, maybe I'll scrap this together, but we gotta put those songs on Spotify.
Yeah.
If we're
This-
ending this shit, we gotta put "Dick Me Down in a Mazda," "If I Still Go for Miles" theme song, the Netflix trailer that I made about my documentary. Do you remember
Yeah,
this?
uh-huh.
I made a fake trailer for a documentary that didn't exist about how awesome I was.
Yes. You also had Becky introduce "Advice That'll Go for Miles,"
I'm Becky Habersberger, and this is Advice That'll
That's
Go for
so
Miles.
funny.
and you never got to Maggie. And
I thought I did get Maggie.
And there was a couple months where she's like, "Where's my call?"
I thought I did. I'm sorry.
Maybe, honestly, I
Honestly.
forget. But the diss track was so good that I wanted to make a full length video for it.
Yeah.
And then you were like, "Nah, it's too much work."
Yeah, too much work. But on another favorite moment of
You're
mine
like,
was
I've already wasted a lot of company time.
yeah, I'm like,
I can't let you do that.
you don't want to know how long it took me to do this. But another favorite moment of mine.
Number 7.
Let's call it 7. Okay, 6, 7.
8 and 9.
6, 7.
Yeah, turn it to 3 and 4.
That's another 6, 7. I don't know it. I don't want to know it. I've been on paternity leave.
Your dad, man.
I've turned the corner on it. I love it.
I don't
You
know.
like it
I don't
now?
even know what it is, and
Exactly.
it's okay.
By the way,
Exactly.
exactly when you liked it, that's when the kids started hating it.
I know. I
more you- yeah.
want to ruin it for him.
That's right. That's good.
And you don't know anything about it? Exactly.
But when we were singing a song in here that was so aggressive that Rachel thought that we were having a fist fight.
Oh, yeah.
And she,
I remember.
oh my God,
she
that
came-
was like
she-
so fun.
she came to the door and was like, "What's going on?" Like, thought that we were, because we were screaming,
That one was so fun.
screaming bloody murder.
I forgot about that. It was so fucking
That
fun.
was
I
a
mean,
good one.
truly, like I've
A lot of
had
good
some of
songs.
my hardest belly laughs right here in this room with
Yeah.
these 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I have one of those like couldn't speak laughter on the season 3 of kid plays a porn game. There was something that happened.
Oh, God.
That
It was so
just
fun.
killed us.
I mean, but it does. So many of my TryPod memories are just like we come in on a random episode, and like once an episode we have some real juicy like I'm shattered moment.
And it's always insanely random.
Yeah,
Like I have and it's like, who knows what we've said in here.
who knows when it can happen. It just all of a sudden is.
Okay, number 6, Rainie.
Number 6, I think the American Girl doll moment
my
where people didn't know that Addie was a slave.
That is one of my
That was
favorites.
so funny. Cry laughing.
And honestly, honorable mention was the Rainie Miles social era where we were making organic social.
Oh,
for
I
like,
missed that.
I want to
don't
say
know. Yeah.
a month and a half.
Six
Rainie and I
days.
for
It was
6
like
days.
priority 1.
But by the way, I will say it was like my last 2 brain cells committing to anything. And it was like me and Rainie did start to crush on social. Like, we had a couple TikToks
they
that
were
did
10
really
out
well.
of 10 hits,
Yeah.
and you said, I want to leave with a sterling record.
Yeah. We said, let's sort of demolish this, body this, and then move on from organic TikTok.
I'm starting to stress knowing that there are only 5 left, so I'm going to just turn to my left and say, Goose Boyfriend.
Goose
Whoa.
Boyfriend.
Goose Boyfriend.
I mean, huge.
I think he might deserve higher, but I'm afraid to run out of spots.
Well, I have one.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. You want to dance?
I think that we'll give it number 4 because it's not really a product of the TryPod, but it wouldn't exist without the TryPod, and that's White People Taco Night.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
The original sound was just a fan ripped it from the beginning of a podcast, and it blew up, and it's probably the most famous thing that I do.
That's amazing that, you're right. That did come from a TryPod episode.
I remember you were singing it just in the hall of the office. It was just like you fucking around.
Yeah.
And I was like, Miles. I felt like we were like in the Springsteen movie. It was like, hit record right now.
We're doing
We were in the studio, and then you did it.
Yeah, we just sang it, and then it exploded, and it continues to explode. And I sing it now, and I throw tortillas, and everyone's singing it, and everyone's screaming. It's an incredible experience.
That might be the legacy.
It might be, but I to me, it's not like the product of all of us creating something. It was a silly, magical, viral thing. It's like the only viral thing I've made.
I think Kamala Harris did a TikTok to it or
No.
something. Maybe Tim Walz.
Fuck.
I believe it.
Walz would have.
Walls would have done that
Walls
shit.
woulda.
Like it's such
Walls
a
woulda.
big thing.
Yeah, it's wild. But yeah, again, that's, I think, which it's like you put a bunch of monkeys in a room and a typewriter thing.
Yeah. I think it is good to have an hour a week to just, who knows?
To just
Who
kind of go.
knows?
Yeah.
Throw stuff out of your mouth.
But sometimes
Should we
you guys...
uncancel? Should we change our mind?
We're uncanceled. No.
Kaylin really was adamant that we didn't say the word indefinite hiatus because she said that One Direction went on hiatus and then they never came back.
Yeah.
And
Give false hope.
So we want to make it clear.
That's right.
You should have no hope.
It's like Unis Honest. We're deleting all the old episodes.
Oh my God, what if we did? No, we'll never. No, there's too much. Maybe we should delete some, though.
Everything prior to 2022.
And we keep trying on Apple Podcasts to change the hosts listed and they won't let us.
Sometimes I get Instagram DMs, and trust me, we have tried.
Trust me, girl. We know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus. I mean,
Okay, top 3 moments. Fuck.
Number 3.
I mean, the plug, I think, is
its own moment.
2.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to jump
Maybe
ahead to
1.
one, the first time,
plug
because
is-
That was exhilarating.
It was
it was
Revolution.
an episode where it was just the 3 of us and we were tanking hard. We were about halfway through the episode and it was clear that we just didn't have it.
No,
it was
it was
like
bad.
one of the worst recording. Like honestly, that was probably the day that would have been the final episode recording. And then someone said, "Should we just go get coffee?"
Yeah.
Yup. And we grabbed the GoPro
And bazinga.
and
Bazinga.
history was made.
And I would say that one is number 2 because it birthed so many more blogs.
So when I came back, also, the first blogs were all going to get coffee. And I came back and like, oh, we do a thing now where we go to get coffee. I'm like,
And you're like, how did they manage this?
I have already had coffee. Like, yeah, but we go to get more coffee.
This is what
Yeah.
we do.
Exactly. This is what
And
we
by the way,
show.
we could have just done that forever.
The show was going through the drive-through of the Starbucks and parking nearby. And that was the show. And I was like, this is what the show...
You're like, how is this
I was
the
gone
show?
for a couple weeks.
You were doing your shit Broadway show, maybe. But yeah, it's like, man, what a joy. And to go to that triangle lot, I mean...
The triangle,
Yeah.
maybe. The triangle, maybe that's its own thing.
Yeah,
That's its
maybe.
own
I
best
mean, I feel
moment.
that if we're
Put it
doing a
under
blog.
plug. We got 2 more spots
Yeah.
left. Okay, we're going to go
crazy.
backwards
The 3?
Number
The 3.
3. Wait, also one more plug memory is just going through a car wash. I think about that every time I see a car wash.
I also think about that every time I see a car wash.
Can't
And
believe I missed that one.
I also think
Oh, you
of-
wanted the car
I wasn't
wash?
sure.
Okay, well, let's run it back. Maybe we could make that.
we have one more plug. I was going to go to the Hilton, but we could go to the car instead.
You know what's
Go to the Hilton.
a really crazy thing?
What if we walk?
We're
What
going
if
to a
we?
hotel.
What if we hand wash a car?
With
With
what?
mics.
You soap the mics get ruined.
Okay, I'm watching. Oh no, the pink stuff is
Final
already.
recording. Last mic standing.
Last mic
wow.
standing
Honestly,
wins.
burning the mics.
I think number 3 is spooky or kooky. Nothing like it.
I mean,
Yeah.
thank you for saying
and,
that.
yeah.
Obviously, spooky or kooky. I mean, and I think what spooky or kooky represents for me is a bigger movement, but that I would say Rainie and I are big arbiters of, which is the art of the listed segment.
Exactly. There's nothing like a good list.
There's not like a good list.
I've tried to reinvent the wheel a number of times. It's like the list just works the best.
The best segment is I say something and then I look at you, I look at everybody else. I go Oreos.
I like Oreos. I don't like that they get in my tea.
See, exactly.
Yeah, exactly,
Already
and
we're
that's
off to a
good
great
content.
segment. It's good content.
Number 1.
That's hard. What
Oh
could
my
be
God,
the best?
number 1. Oh,
Okay,
Is
let's
it just
talk about
advice
it.
that'll go for miles?
wow.
Wow.
The first time I heard the theme song
Yeah, the
song.
first time the theme song was played was insane.
really rocked my nuts.
Yeah, that was really like, yeah, that was some of my best work.
I think my number 1, and this is probably recency bias, but I want at least an honorable mention on this list is the slowed down voice board.
Oh, of course.
so funny.
The slightly
yeah.
slow.
What are you guys doing?
What are you guys doing?
I think number 1 for me is Zach's shark shirt.
Oh my God.
Emblematic of the show.
Have I ever told that story?
No,
no, you should tell it.
Shark shirt, I can't believe.
I am thrilled. If that's number 1, then
I
we
agree.
definitely need to shut this
No,
podcast
that's
down.
I can't believe we haven't seen the shark shirt in the flesh. We haven't bought a shark shirt. We've just talked
It's
about
funny
a
that
shark
you
shirt.
say in the flesh because it actually had
No, I'm
riffs.
aware of what it
you
had.
could see my
Zach. I'm
flesh.
aware of
You know
what
what?
it had.
It's kind of crazy. Is another reason this podcast is to come to a close because we've strayed so far. When was the last time we talked about a bath or eggs?
Oh my God,
Hey,
yeah.
Keith.
Like,
It didn't even make the fucking top 10. That's
know.
how far we've strayed.
That's how far we've gone. But I have we're going to run through some of the greatest hits in the last few episodes.
way!
I don't know where this is going.
So
and I can't
excited.
wait.
Number 1 greatest hit.
we're going. I like this order.
Now we're going 1 to now. Number 10 to 1.
Don't worry, the rest of the episode gets a little bit worse.
There we go.
Time.
No, or first off.
First off.
So I have an egg bracket.
Whoa.
Okay.
Hey, oh.
Now-
Dude, I can't believe this has never been a full episode.
I
bracket?
Well, so here's the thing. It is a speed round because I'm going to play a song and we have to finalize the egg bracket by the end of the song.
Really nice. We're
When you
combining two
say
segments.
finalize the egg
We
bracket,
have to finish it.
okay, so the bracket's made.
The bracket's made. Basically,
The
we're putting
bracket
our-
is made,
It's
guys.
made. It's a time trial egg bracket during the song.
He's scribbling on a
Rainie is
post-it.
scribbling. But this is, by the way, Keith, this is how podcasting is done.
I get it.
This is the gore. It's the juice. This is what the studio happens. Okay?
All right, you guys ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, scrambled
here we
versus
go.
hard boiled.
Scrambled.
Scrambled.
Omelet versus over easy.
Over easy.
Over easy.
Wow, that was a tough one though. Omelets.
Egg salad versus deviled.
Deviled.
Egg salad.
Deviled.
Well, egg. Sorry, but the
Speak it out. Speak it out.
okay, they're the same thing. Is a problem.
Yeah.
Deviled is funner.
Deviled is funner.
Funner.
It's so funny. I want a shirt that says that.
Deviled is
okay,
funner.
I've been convinced. Deviled is funner.
Deviled is funner. Okay. Poached or quiche?
Poached.
Poached.
So perfect.
Although,
you guys
hang
are
on,
really on the
crust.
same-
Wait, crust. Can we just speak about crust?
yeah,
If
quiche
you're
is
thinking about
good.
poached egg, it's like, oh my god, goopy mess. Crust. I get to hold it in my hand, eat it like a pie.
But you need poached egg for the hollandaise experience on a whatever.
That's only
Benedict.
that's
Benedict.
only at noon on a Saturday.
What about
What am I having quiche once a year around the holidays?
Maybe a pot. Yeah, that's around the holidays. There's a lot of breakfasts.
Now I just want to make sure that like my mind is getting poached right because like I'm thinking it like in a ramen. Is that poached?
Yeah, that's poached.
No,
Soft-boiled.
that's soft boiled.
soft-boiled.
Ah, shit.
Okay, I can go quiche.
Quiche. Thanks, Keith.
Scrambled or over easy?
Over easy.
Over easy.
So
Whoa.
perfect, so delicious.
So good.
Deviled or quiche?
Devil.
I don't know.
God,
I'm not really. Deviled is a novelty.
You know what?
Deviled is a novelty.
Deviled I don't like all the time.
No, quiche is a pie.
when am I having quiche?
Keith, man,
On
imagine
novel
this.
occasions.
Imagine this. Post-wedding, there's a breakfast event. There's a quiche on the table. You're hungover as fuck.
Yeah, I'd rather the quiche than the
Imagine
devil.
the
egg.
wedding
Deviled
event
egg.
itself. I want to be sucking down half eggs till the cows come home.
Okay, that's a good point.
It's so
Okay,
fun to put
let's say-
you put a
let's-
whole thing in your mouth. It's so funny.
We're gonna say the same one on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Devil's is better.
Wait, was it 2-1? What?
Quiche.
Quiche. Okay.
Can't believe I went against my
Now we've got
Devils.
quiche versus over easy.
Over easy.
Over easy.
Over easy.
Wow. So that's, I guess, the best.
It is.
Wow.
Over easy. It's
Over
so
easy just
delicious.
is- yes,
you
yes.
can throw it in your ramen at home.
Yeah.
You can put it's the best egg for all the breakfast plates.
You know what I've been doing recently?
What?
Break the yolk over easy. Oh yeah,
What
what's
do you mean?
that, Miles?
So in the pan, you let it break.
I break it myself.
Wait. As a when?
Oh my god.
At what part of the process?
Sorry, I'm so smart.
When you're cooking or when you're eating?
No, listen to me.
I'm listening. I'm
No.
asking.
imagine a hot pan.
I am.
Don't touch it.
Okay.
I'm cracking the egg
Uh-huh.
butter style
Yes.
into the pan.
Yes.
Letting it go. And then right before I flip it, I'm letting that happen. Right before I flip it, I go
Yep.
break the yolk. Wait, listen. Flip.
Yep.
1,
Two.
2, 3,
Get it off
4. Getting it off 5.
This is what Maggie
here's
does every morning.
Here's what the reason, because sometimes to me, if it's too much of like an explosion of yolk, most of the yolk's going on my plate and not much yolk is going, or it's going to explode in my mouth if I try to bite it on a toast. So sometimes I like just like, there's like, it's mostly entirely yolk, but it's a little bit flatter.
We call that
Yeah.
the over easy.
So the way I do my over easies instead of doing the flip, which is the risk of breaking, is I cover it for like 10 seconds.
Steam style.
And steam it to
That's
be
nice.
done. And then you can tell because it gets that nice little white glaze
I like that.
over it.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then it's perfect and it's easy to get it out. And also the bottom gets more crisp.
Yeah,
So
do
you get
like
the
too?
crisp edge.
This boy's
with-
glazing his eggs. In
Now,
the
here's the
morning.
thing. I can't eat eggs.
What?
What?
You guys haven't known this? I can't
Oh, yeah,
eat
you
eggs.
can't have eggs.
Yeah,
That's
it hurts
right.
my guts.
Oh,
I
I
wish
guess-
I love eggs.
I guess I just never really listened when you talked.
You can't have eggs? Wait, since when?
it's the whole time you've known me.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
You can't have
Next
eggs
you're
at
gonna tell
all?
me you're too big for baths.
I'm too big for pounds.
My bath game has fallen off significantly.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure we'll get
You
into it.
never talk about Grey's Anatomy.
Well, because the good part of the show is over. I had to call it after 20 seasons.
I eat eggs on Eat the Menu because my stomach gets hurt anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like it doesn't matter.
When you have a hurt tummy, is that die or is that...
So eggs give me like intense cramps.
Oh my God.
And then it is also an unfortunate ending to that.
Oh.
But the cramps like severe pain.
Oh my God.
Like whatever I'm doing, I have to like stop and almost like hunch over. So I don't eat eggs because of that.
That's... because you have
It's
to
sad.
birth.
They're so good.
You have to
Yeah.
birth an egg.
And ramen too, because ramen, you get the soft-boiled egg, so the egg gets into it. And something else about ramen also fucks up my guts.
Yeah.
But it's so
Pork
good.
fat.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, so I know we're trying to have fun and games here, but like there's been topics that have been hard for us to talk about on this show. And when Keith
Yeah.
told us that he wasn't comfortable talking about eggs, we're like, yeah, the show's got to end.
Yeah, show's got to end.
And
I mean, if you think about... Well, here's a question for the group. If you could lay an egg...
Which hole?
How big would we like it
No,
to
here's
be?
the question, actually. Here's what it is. Would you rather have normal poop? Or every time you poop, you have to lay an egg that's poop in it?
Oh, that's interesting. 'cause,
Honestly, I'd take the egg poop.
yeah,
You
it
think
wouldn't
so?
smell.
It's a little bit harder to
But-
pass.
Oh, it is harder.
But
It's a
you'll
little bit
never-
harder to pass.
You'll never have
Yeah.
a bad poop again because it's always in the egg.
That's right.
I'm taking the egg poop 1,000 times out of 10.
But you got to make sure you dispose of them because you don't want people cracking those eggs.
No, for sure.
No,
I
crack it in the
sort of-
toilet.
I sort of think that I could maybe. Oh, you know what though? You can't use toilets.
You can't if you crack.
You break the yolk.
You'd have to lay it in a nest.
The shell's
to lay it in a nest.
Shell's gonna ruin your pipe. Can't be flushing
I
shell.
think you can flush shell.
Not the kind of shell I'm rocking.
Biodegradable.
Okay, guys.
Am I laying like a Birdo-sized egg?
If I could lay poop eggs, do you think I'd be allowed to just like do it?
No one say anything.
I do think this show needs to end.
Could I just like
If you could lay eggs, do you think you should just do it?
do I need to go excuse myself to the bathroom where it's like, oh, I'm laying an egg.
You're going to egg in your pants?
I'm laying an egg.
Eggs, like
Yeah.
when they come out of chicken, they're goo. There's goo on them too, and they don't just come out dry and clean and nice.
I'd have pants with a
It's
zipper
gross.
in the back, yeah.
It's all gross. Yeah, it's still.
So I could kind of...
Does this mean I have a cloaca?
yeah.
I don't want to talk about your cloaca anymore. Rainie, you were saying something?
Okay, we're ready for spooky.
Yes.
Okay,
It's
first one. How Goodwill smells.
What?
How Goodwill the store smells.
Goodwill or Goodwill, our friend Will?
I thought it was a question. How Goodwill smells.
I thought it was how Goodwill smells.
How Goodwill smells.
Goodwill is a little bit spooky.
I think spooky.
Okay, Soul Cycle class in the middle of the night.
Spooky.
Kooky because I feel that all the night owls are like, they're probably bonding together because they're not,
I
out
didn't
of the
think about
club.
other people being there. I kind of pictured myself alone,
Solo?
biking in the dark, and I'm like, that's spooky.
That is spooky.
But I hear you. The people who want to work out at that time, that's a little kooky.
That's a little
think
kooky.
that's
It's like a
fun.
community, a night community.
Yeah, it's fun.
yeah,
It's
I
like
think
going to a
it's-
dance club at the sunrise.
That's my night community.
I'm back to talk about Rocket Money. You know I talk about this all the time. I legitimately love it. I use it. I literally looked at it today. It's really great. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money has saved users over $2.5 billion, including over $880 million in canceled subscriptions alone. Their 10 million members save up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. If you've got a goal, if you're trying to save up for a big goal, maybe a trip or maybe an item you want to buy, Rocket Money can analyze your accounts to find the best time each month to put extra money aside. They'll even try to negotiate lower bills for you. They have done this for me. The app automatically scans your bills to find opportunities to save and then goes to work to get you better deals. They'll even talk to customer service so you don't have to. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/tripod today. That's rocketmoney.com/tripod. rocketmoney.com/tripod.
Okay, this one seems simple, but is actually complicated. Campfire in the middle of the woods.
That actually is kooky.
Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite things. Even though there's a spookiness to it, the spookiness gets you into the kooky giggles, and it's a joy.
Whoa, spooky to kooky pipeline.
I think doing it is kooky. Seeing it from afar, spooky.
Yeah, if you see a fire through the woods and you're like, what's going on out there? It'd be a little spooky. But if you're there and everyone's having passing around a bong and then you smoke too much.
I've never done a campfire bong.
Well, with the most
Final plug.
maybe I've ever, honestly, great idea.
Bong at the campfire.
When I was like, well, I don't want to say how old I was. When I was in high school, I did a bong rip at a party, and
You thought high school was better?
Well, high school you could be 18 maybe.
And saying your age, you could. I was like, okay, cool. He was in college.
well, but basically, it was the thing that got me to stop smoking weed for several years
Oh,
Yeah.
because it was a traumatic experience.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it
go
was
on.
well, it was just I said they're traumatic, but I don't hold any.
Yeah.
It's not serious. But I
Yeah.
did do a bong rip at a party, and then I got
Gotta
lost in the
minimize
woods.
this trauma. I have 4 episodes left to cancel you.
That's a good point.
enormous vat of marinara, like big.
Spooky.
Kooky, are you good? You were
sorry.
having a sauce party.
Sorry, if you saw a big vat of marinara, well, is the vat clear?
Oh.
Can you see it?
Yeah, is it a glass container?
Glass
Whoa,
vat?
let's make it glass.
I was
And by the way,
picturing-
it's like 5 feet.
Whoa.
If I saw a vat of marinara that I could put a body in, I'd be a little cooked out.
Cooked out or spooked out?
Spooked out.
Oh.
You said
Sorry, I got flipped around. I got
Yeah.
turned around like when I did a bong rip at my party in high school. But I do think that, yeah, that's, I would like it to be spooky.
you want. Okay.
Because there's just so much.
What's the biggest marinara pot you're willing to accept here?
If it's the size of a dog, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty big marinara pots in my day.
You have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big dog or little dog? Like birdie?
If it's the size of a birdie, I'm a little bit like, okay, I'm on the edge.
Yeah.
I'm on the edge of it being
Because
a
like
little.
they normally do have a really big vat when they're
big vat of
making it,
marinara.
like, especially if they're making it at a like.
But if we're talking like a hot tub size vat of
Oh,
marinara.
no.
That exists. That's how you make like canned.
But then I get worried that it's going to spill everywhere and ruin the cupboard.
That's what the factory.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, by the way, it does need like it's a machine. It needs like a big.
And if you fell in there, you'd be dead.
That's okay. It's a spooky environment. I
Spooky
get that.
environment.
Okay.
Alone in the Prego factory. Spooky.
Alone in the Prego.
Now, if we could, if Prego invites us, we'll do a comeback vlog.
Vlog in the Prego factory.
This is an open invite.
Branded only.
Prego.
Prego. We will. The show is over at the end of this year, but we will do a plug at any time.
Ragu
for the next.
Rouse.
This is a 5-year offer.
Really?
Call us.
In 5 years, you think you're going to still be...
Relevant.
I mean, I don't know how I made it this long, Miles.
Oh, that's a good point.
So,
you guys have been on the internet a long
Sky's the
time.
frickin' limit.
That's true.
Fungi.
Oh,
That's kooky for
We
me.
love mushies.
They're delicious. They could be silly. They can be toxic. They're real kooky.
Time lapses of fungi growing.
Beautiful.
Some of the coolest things.
I follow this Instagram that I send to Zach sometimes, and it's a guy who takes really, really close-up photos of microscopic mushrooms. They're like this big, but he takes them with a crazy lens so they look big.
Oh, that's
They're
awesome.
gorgeous.
And you said this big and you're wrong. It's like
They're
a
even
tenth of
smaller.
what you
They're
just said.
smaller.
They are.
That's amazing.
I don't know how this guy finds
They're
them.
weensy
There were mushrooms in my yard. All of a sudden, they just popped out of fucking nowhere.
That's kind of
I
spooky.
have a mushroom in
I
my
know. It
yard.
was like it's autumn style. It was like little puffy white mushroom. All of a sudden,
Puffballs.
there was
You
like
can- some of them you
7
can
of them.
eat. Some of them you can't.
I'm not eating that shit. I'm too
Puffballs
scared.
apparently taste good.
I want the forager person who's online to teach me how to mushroom.
Too.
We were
I've been
supposed to do a video
I
with
know.
them forever ago.
I want to forage.
Seeing a spider in your room.
So here's the thing. A layman might say that's spooky, but I'm advanced. And I think that if there's a spider in my room, it means it's catching flies / mosquitoes.
means they work for me.
They work for me. The spiders do work for me.
Okay, so this weekend I was looking out my window and I saw on a banister. I was like, "What is all that?" It kind of looks like a bunch of stuff that got caught in a spider web, but the spider web wouldn't be there. I wonder if it's a bunch of little bugs.
No.
And I went outside, and it was in fact a spider's egg sac that a bunch of baby spiders had come out of and were just chilling. And I was like, "We're gonna kill all of them right now."
Oh.
And I went inside because it was like right by my door. I'm like,
No.
And I
Young
killed
kid.
easily 60 spiders
Wow.
with one wet paper towel.
That is so. By the way,
Guy just killed the bloodline. This is the Red Wedding.
I had
when
to.
you see that amount of spiders, though, that happened. I must have told this story in the podcast before, but I looked up and I was like, "Why are there dots all over the ceiling, like around the room?"
Nightmare.
In the ceiling corner, there were dots all, and I was like, "What the fuck is that about?" And the crazy thing about this is, not only were there, I don't know, fucking hundreds of little tiny baby spiders just that had hatched up there, there was also a praying mantis that had gotten into the room to eat this up on the fucking trim up there. He was just standing up there, and I was
You
like,
go, girl.
How the fuck did he get up there? It was so weird. It was bizarre.
I
He was
had
up there ready to rock.
my dad was over the other day, and he like goes outside to do something for us. Comes back into the house, and he like scratches his head and goes, "Whoa!" ah!" And there was a praying mantis just sitting on his head.
Oh my God.
On his hat. We're like, where did you come from? So like he must have just like was walking by, and a praying mantis was like, "For Valhalla!" and jumped onto him and
That's great.
went for a ride.
I saw
love
what
it.
Katie did the other day. You ever see any of the
What is a Katie
Oh
did?
yeah, growing up we
Katie
used to grab them.
is like a praying mantis that looks like a big leaf.
Oh.
It is not as
cool.
praying mantis-y, but it's similar, and it's a big green goofy looking bug, but it looks like a leaf.
Should we get into bugs?
Dude, you know I'm into bugs.
Let's get into it.
People have been sending me little bugs on Instagram.
I think
Ever
in
since
real
the
life.
episode where I did
Yeah.
the slideshow
Bug,
of
yeah.
little bugs, people send me cool videos and pictures
That's
of bugs.
awesome.
I
That's
just
great.
get bugs now, and I'm like, this is sick.
That's your legacy.
Sick.
And there's some gross ones. And they say they're cool. I'm like, that's not cool. That's gross.
Yucky.
That one's a yucky bug.
yucky bug?
That one's a yucky bug, but thank you.
Someone you didn't really vibe with in college sending you a LinkedIn request.
Oh,
Spooky.
That's spooky, babe. Hey, you
Actually-
mind if I pick your brain?
No
Can I
networking.
revise? I think it's a little kooky in a way that like is mean to laugh at people, but like you kind of laugh. It's like, guess who sent me a LinkedIn request? It's kooky.
Are you on LinkedIn, Zach?
Hell no. Hell no, I'm not on
I'm
LinkedIn.
like you
on
probably have an
LinkedIn,
account.
and I like looking.
Not by
You
choice.
do? You browse?
Yo, guys, people use that, and
For
it's
funny stuff.
interesting.
It
I
is.
know. Hey, I'm not
People
saying there's bad
post
stuff
on
on there.
LinkedIn.
I'm saying
It's
I have
cool.
no interest in filling out my account. I have no interest in making connects or writing little blog posts. It
Yeah, I
ain't
don't
for me.
use it, but I
It's
go.
just funny to post.
I like
To me,
going.
I get like it's like
What are
obviously
you seeing on there?
It's a powerful tool, but
all sorts of stuff. People are congratulating each other on life achievements.
Really?
It's a positive people. It's a lot of salespeople giving people sales advice.
Yeah.
Like it's very much like if you want to be able to lock in this sale, you got to do these 3 things. It's definitely social media for business, being a business.
social media for grinders.
That's, you know what it is? I don't have the grind set mindset.
You don't, and I've always said that about you.
No.
It's fun, and I have a friend who actually is like good at LinkedIn. He like has a following on LinkedIn, and that's where
Really?
he that's where he makes his money is like doing being good at LinkedIn.
Wait, do you get paid for
He's a LinkedIn
posts on
influencer.
LinkedIn?
Yeah, basically he just was able to he sells a course, and he was able to use LinkedIn to be able to sell that course. To
I've
lots of
seen his
people.
stuff. He does a great job.
Yeah, he does a good job.
I'd like to sell a course. It's called
I
How
was
to Be a
his mentor.
Badass Guy.
You know that?
I do.
He called me in a life-changing moment. He's like, I want to learn how to do something like you. And I was like, well, I don't think you should do what I do, but let's figure out what that is. And I basically taught him video editing remotely and gave him lots of notes. And he eventually built a
That's so
course
cool.
off of like what he learned off of my pushing him in a direction.
And
That's
Keith
so
is
cool.
such a sweetheart. He only takes 80%.
I do.
That is a heart of gold.
Which leaves him with a good amount. Which you
Good
know,
chunk.
You know I'll be crushing it.
That guy, Gary V.
Yep.
Crazy enough.
Niagara Falls.
This is a
kooky.
This is a yeah. You know,
I've been a few times.
you have.
It's kooky.
You've seen the falls.
Yes.
A few times.
Yeah.
What was your favorite time?
The most recent I had.
Wow.
I
Keeps
never.
getting better.
That's awesome.
I never have a lot of time because I'm always like doing a show near, and I'm like, oh, we're only 30 minutes from Niagara Falls. Let's go. And we go.
Oh.
But then I'm like, okay, I've only got 20 minutes. So you go and you run and you look, and I never pay to go see the good side of it. And you actually need to be on the Canada side to see the beauty of it. You just like our view is not as pretty. But there's a whole little park around it. It's full of tourists trying to get pictures of it, which to me is so funny. But of course you have to.
Because it's hard to get a photo of
And
something
it's
like
also
that, right? Yeah.
it's loud.
Oh.
Right?
It's really
It's
loud.
loud.
I went when I was a kid.
It's loud.
I've never been.
It's kooky. It's cool.
It's cool. I mean, this
It's
spooky
big.
Plug?
Plug to
plug at
Niagara.
Niagara Falls is
The worst
so
audio.
funny.
Especially because you can do
Horrifying.
like a boat ride where you like boat around near the bottom of it and you just get wet.
Yeah, you're sopping. You
You're
have to
just
wear
wet.
I just think about Pam and Jim's wedding.
Yeah.
They
Right.
obviously love.
Oh, you love their wedding?
Well, I wouldn't have. It didn't seem very fun.
I feel like I wasn't really rooting for them.
Well, Jim's an asshole.
You were
Yeah.
rooting
Is
for
the
the
problem.
cameraman that had an affair with Pam, or
No, the sound guy.
sound guy?
No, Jim is like on rewatches. You realize Jim is a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. But in
And-
high school, I was like, he's so hot.
Yeah, I thought I loved him and I wanted to be him when I first watched it. But
Yeah.
then, like on rewatches, you're like, this guy's like such a dick and doesn't have any hobbies.
Every character is sort of bad. Well, there's 3 that are good and the rest are all kind of bad.
Like
Who are the
Dwight
3
actually
good ones?
is cool and tries hard, and I think that's cool.
Yeah, okay. 3 cool office characters.
Dwight has a farm.
White,
Dwight.
Stanley.
Stanley.
Is cool,
Of
but
course.
doesn't really give a shit, and I don't think that's cool. You know what I mean? Phyllis is kind of a sex pot, which I like.
It was so
Enjoy
funny.
that.
Like that's
And
fun.
I'll go Daryl as my third.
Daryl is a good hang. Roy also.
Roy?
Roy turns out really cool. He goes through a lot after Pam leaves him because she fucked a guy at work. Sorry. But like, Pam,
like that is
Pam
what
doesn't
happened.
like, Pam's not blameless. Like, oh, it's all Jim. But like, Roy was engaged to a lady at work, and then one of the people at work. I mean, kind of a familiar story if you think about it.
I can't. Nothing's coming to mind.
Nothing's coming to mind. But then Roy, he gets rich at the end.
Oh.
And he plays piano for his
And
lovely
Miles
wife.
always says rich people are cool.
I think the rich, being rich is fucking lit as hell.
And then Angela's pregnant. We don't know the dad.
Well, it's Dwight. Spoilers.
Wait, I got to rewatch.
Definitely
But
Dwight.
you know what I'll say is Angela's annoying.
Yeah.
Meredith is a little scary, but she's kind of a good hang. Creed also.
And you know what it is? Okay,
I
so
forgot about Meredith.
when people saw the title of the episode,
Yeah,
and
they
they
didn't
said
think we'd-
they said this is the and the tripod. They go, no, you can't end the tripod. Not before you break down your favorite and least favorite characters from The Office.
Yeah, well, what happened is they saw the title, they clicked, and they go, oh my God, you can't end the tripod. They listen to the episode, they go, no, it's
time.
No, yeah, you guys are right. You're right to
Yeah,
do this.
yeah. No, it's fair. It's fair.
Yeah.
I see it now.
Should everyone go around and just say one embarrassing fact about themselves?
Oh, yeah. That's
Just sort
funny.
of just like,
Okay.
just to cap it all off, something that you
Embarrassing
did recently that embarrassed you, you felt embarrassed by.
I have such
What's
a horrible
left
story.
to share?
I can't wait to hear.
Should I start?
I would love if you started.
I don't know that I have one, so
I'll think of one for you.
I'm afraid that you're gonna say something, and I'm gonna be like, "Damn, Rainie, that's crazy." Anyway, Miles, time for advice.
No way. Rainie, what's your story?
Okay, so this happened to me on Sunday. So I've been going to yoga. I've been loving Yoga Peggy. Okay,
Yoga Peggy.
There's this guy who works at the place that checks me in. I've been going for months now, every Sunday, and he knows my name. He says, "Hi, Rainie, I got you. I'm checking you in. I got you." It was so sweet. So for weeks, I've been like, I need to ask him his name. Okay. And like, it hasn't quite worked out. So then this time I come out and I'm asking a different question. And there's 2 of them, right? And then I'm figured out the question, and then I'm like, oh, by the way, I see you all the time. What's your name? And he was like, my name's Cam. And I look at the woman, and she's like, you're gonna ask me my name. But in my head, I was like, wait, I've never seen her before. And I just like messed it up so bad where I didn't ask her name, left, thought about going back and being like, I'm so sorry, what is your name? And I've been thinking about it all week.
Sorry, by the way, this person's never thought about this.
I hope not. It
That's
was
such a like
so
thing
painful.
internally. You're like, oh my God, I didn't ask her name. She's probably devastated.
It was such not a girl's girl. Like I asked the guy the name and not her.
yeah,
You know?
but she was new.
She was new, like, and she was like, to answer my question, she was like, what's her, like, where do we look? Because I was essentially asking about classes, and so she didn't know my name either.
She didn't know anything.
And Cam knows my name.
Cam, dude, shout out Cam at yoga.
No, Cam is very charming. He's very
Was this
sweet.
the same yoga class? Weren't you like forcibly removed from a yoga class or something? Something
No, I was forcibly
Forcibly?
removed.
You were like kicking and screaming.
from a
from
Pilates.
Pilates.
This is my class.
Rainie was forcibly
What do
removed
you
from
mean
Pilates.
forcibly removed?
Because like I showed up
cuffs.
just a tiny bit late, but it was because it was my first class. I wanted to come 10 minutes early, and I also didn't have the sticky socks.
That's
they were
what
like,
it
you have to
was.
leave.
That's
it was super
if you didn't have the sticky
embarrassing.
socks, what are you even doing there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's embarrassing.
It's dangerous not to have the sticky socks.
It actually is a hazard.
It is, yeah. But yeah, that's my embarrassing story. Ugh.
Yeah, that
Man.
is really that's embarrassing. Not big
Yeah,
time.
if I, yeah.
I'm trying to think from my life. I mean, I'm a mess. I feel that
Yeah, me
my
too.
shit is everywhere. I feel that like recently somebody was looking for something in my studio and they went and they were like, Miles, like, did something get left in your studio? And I was like, no. And they went in and I was not there. And they were like, oh, there's like cups on the desk. They're just full of mold. And I was like, I'm like a grown man. I'm a father, but like I do feel that my life is falling apart at the seams. Just in terms of organizational stuff. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy and healthy.
Yeah,
But like, I
very
think that
much.
like my car recently, I had to
my
return
car's
an air
crazy.
conditioning. Oh my God. So I had this giant box in my trunk. So everything that was in my trunk was in my back seat. And my back seat was full to the brim. You hear me? You listening? Hey.
I am listening.
Full to the brim.
I'm thinking about my embarrassing too.
Hey, Zach. Zach.
Hi, buddy.
But I just feel that organizationally, I'm sort of a disaster.
Same.
So that's kind of where I'm at.
And you think that's news to the
And how-
audience?
Well, let's hear it, Hotshot. What's your big embarrassing story?
What is my big embarrassing story?
Wait, I've got two follow-ups. One,
Please.
how close with the person were you?
It was Kendall.
Oh, okay.
Hey, nothing.
But it was like an example of like, I shouldn't have mold. It's my studio, I think, is extra full of mold. Like not actually full of mold, but like it's extra dusty. So if I leave a glass, even if it has water in it, I'll come back like a week later and it will have mold in it.
Oh, and did she say anything, or did you go in later and you're
No,
like, wait?
she said just a big moldy cup.
Are we sure it's safe for you to be in here? Are you having a J.K. Rowling moment where black mold is slowly taking over you?
Maybe. Very well, maybe. Let's hear it,
All right,
Hotshot.
Zach.
Well, this isn't. Look, I haven't seen anyone. I've been
Yeah.
just it's me and a baby for the past couple months. So there's not a lot to draw from here, but one that comes to mind is we just had our all hands, and I was talking, like you talk about like, okay, strategy for next year, and I was talking about our YouTube channel and how we've tried a lot of different formats because we have all these different shows, but not all of those shows belong on the main channel. Like that much is good just from like an algorithmic perspective. Like channels want to have sort of a singularity of focus. So like there are things that perform well there and there are things that are great but don't perform well there. And so a challenge for us this next year is to like, as we're looking at what releases go out there, I use the metaphor. I said trim the bush.
Oh yeah,
You said trim the bush in front of a whole team of
I
people.
said it in front of everybody.
and he doubled down.
and
Oh
and
my.
then it
Did
got
people laugh?
No.
It got some weird snickers.
And
I
they
was
said,
I
"Oh
was
my
talking
God."
about trees and then my mind and bush.
Do you trim your bush?
I was talking about tree bushes.
But separate question.
Separate question though. Do you trim your bush? The people want to know. Last episode of the TryPod. Not right now, but in a couple weeks.
You need to prepare your answer
I
for the
mean,
last
And
episode.
how much do you trim?
I groom. I groom.
With what? Because I think it's actually an important question.
An electric razor.
And the same one for your face?
I'd rather not.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I do have a different one because.
I don't give a shit. I'll use the one for my face.
No, I mean I have.
It's all
but,
epidermis, baby.
But
Oh,
Maggie,
I'll just wash it.
Maggie uses that one too, so I want to have my own for.
What guard?
I have made the mistake of going too short, and we don't like that.
When you say we,
We
mean
meaning
your wife?
The plural me.
your wife wants you to have some.
I'd say it's me. You don't want to be. You don't
No,
wanna,
man, brother, I'm on the same page. I mean,
I honestly think that on an electric razor, you want to go the longest setting. But the longest setting is short. Think about a face.
yeah. Keith?
I was hoping you'd ask. I was feeling left
Keith,
out.
I want it.
I was feeling left out. We were just really just honing in on.
What
Zach's
number?
bush.
What number?
And is it electric?
Like a 3 or a 4.
As opposed to what? Like
Is it plug-in or wireless?
It's wireless.
It's
you
wireless.
charge it. You charge it.
Yeah, you. I mean,
USB-C or no?
there's a wire.
It's got Bluetooth. Yeah,
I think the longest.
it plays music.
I think the longest setting is like a 3.
I think you can go to like
Is it a
there are
5?
5s, but
So maybe I'm doing a 5 or a 4 or 5.
You're doing a 5? Like
I
5?
can't- Maybe it's a 3. I think mine's a 3.
Tell me when to stop.
You're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way.
Whoa!
No.
I think
I'll say that for me, much like my hairstyle, sometimes I have seasons. Sometimes it's sort of a
sometimes you
more
get a summer cut.
luxurious season.
Sometimes it's gonna be hot.
Do you condition?
But recently I talked about not that recently, and people are going, "This is why they're ending the show." But I did talk about how I put shampoo on my bush, and you were like, "Ew."
No, I was like, ooh.
Sick. But Keith, just any more details you want to provide?
No, you know.
Is it? Can I ask real quick? USB-C charge or is it proprietary?
No, it's proprietary. And
Mine is too.
It's so frustrating
It's
that they
so
don't have
frustrating.
a universal charging thing. They're all just a little different.
Yeah,
They
they're
use the
so
same.
close.
They use the
Fucking
same
sucks.
prongs,
They're
but
so
they
close.
shape the plastic just so
Yeah.
you can't intermix.
Yeah.
Like, guys, come on, can we get along?
No, I agree.
Can these brands just freaking get along for a second?
to shape my bush.
I don't know where I put this thing. I'm about to travel. Where's the freaking thing?
I
The
know.
battery's dead. I don't know how long it lasts because I only use it.
That's
It's
devastating.
challenging.
That's devastating.
But my actual embarrassing thing
Yeah.
is that my brain just is so bad with names that even if when someone starts working here, I have to think so hard just to remember a name. And I'm so nervous. And I always am right in my head of what it is, but I'm so nervous that I'm wrong that I
Devastating.
simply won't say it.
Keith, I'm the same way.
We had
simply
3
won't.
people start while I was on paternity leave, and that was tough for me.
And it's Natalie, Hannah, and Maddie. But when I'm in the moment
Yeah, I wasn't gonna try.
talking to them, I'm like,
I'm kidding. I know that.
I'm like, hey,
Yeah, no.
can I ask you something?
You've got Slack in your back pocket, which
even
is nice.
in a context where names are not required, you get nervous.
Yeah,
Slack is the sort of
because
tool.
I'm like, well, I'll go over by this. Hey, can I come by your desk?
Oh, but Keith, on the same exact way where I'll be on the way, if I'm on the way to a party, I'll pull out my notes app and go, who's this person's husband? What's their kid's name?
Yes.
And then I write it all down. So in case I get nervous during the party, I can pull it out and go, bingo. This is this person's
Yeah,
husband.
I'm just
this is this
my
person's
brain just
child.
doesn't hold that.
Well, and I'm
know,
always
I'm
afraid
bad
to
at
get
it.
it wrong. I was just at a concert. It was our first concert back from mom and dad's first night out.
Did you use Molly or just ecstasy?
Was
it Molly?
Pure MDMA.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's hard to get.
The breast milk was crazy that night.
And you know.
That's awesome. man.
And there's this little lounge that we were in, and I saw someone that we've worked with before. He it doesn't matter. You would know him too, and he was like, hey, and I knew immediately. I was like, hey man, what's up? And then Maggie's comes by, and I'm like, hey, this is my wife Maggie. And then there was just the pause because I know his name, but what if I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Wait, but I feel that you covered it well by just going, oh, this is my wife Maggie, right?
And then Maggie's supposed to take that and go, I'm Maggie. What's your name?
and then you hear the
Yeah.
And by
rebuttal.
the way, after I told her, I'm like, hey, just so you know, if I do that to you ever again, it's because I'm panicking.
Yeah.
I need you to.
Yep.
Was the name not said? Did they look at you and go,
No, but there was a pause that felt.
you didn't even fucking know my name? This is my nightmare, by the way.
Yeah.
There-
same.
well, and by the way, he was like, hey, Zach. Like, that's like how it started. But I was like, I was 80% sure. But that 20%.
That's brutal. That's so brutal. I mean,
This is someone we worked with once 6 years ago.
I've told
You
this.
know, it's like.
For some reason, my head was Phil. Because I just saw Phil.
Oh, no.
Oh,
It'd be
no,
really
no,
funny if it
like
was Phil.
Phil.
You've worked with Phil so much.
Yeah.
No, it feels great.
But
I had somebody do that to me once, though.
they didn't know your name?
No, I couldn't remember their name.
They said you.
And they said,
oh my God.
they said, I'll make up a name so I don't actually out this person. Not that I think they listened to it or no, but it's like, it's Mike. We've met several times.
No.
And I was like,
Sorry. I can't handle it. Oh my God, Keith. That
That's
makes my blood
awful.
curdle. Because I hate it.
and they were one of the hosts of the party.
By the way, when people go,
But they weren't the
"You don't-"
primary host, whose name I did know.
When people go, you don't even remember me. I always just go,
has somebody said
no,
that to
I
you?
absolutely do. What do you mean? We heard, and then I'm like, as I'm saying it, I'm buying myself time.
Yes.
In case it pops through.
It was on.
Somebody said you don't even remember me.
Yeah.
You know what? Next time I'm just gonna say the name. And if I'm wrong, I'm like, oh my God, of course.
You know what's crazy is on tour, I will recognize people that have come to shows before, and I will be like, hey, what's up? You like, good to see you again. You were here last time,
Yes.
right? Which works up until the point where I'm looking at people and they do look familiar, and I'm saying that, and they're going, no, I've never been to one of these shows. And then it feels like I'm like, oh, they think that I'm just doing this to everybody.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I'm like, I actually have a pretty good hit rate. It's like, like I would say 80%, 85% of going like, hey, good to see you again.
Same with Lou Berger shows. Like, there's
Yeah, you're
often
seeing the
repeat
same people,
fans,
yeah.
and like, oh my gosh, and they're like, you probably don't remember. Like, I totally remember you. You were
definitely.
at this show in this city. And like, oh my gosh, you remember? It's like, yeah, we chatted.
Well, it's funny too because like we shot this tour doc and we cut it, and so like some people would be like, "You probably don't remember me." I'm like, "No, I've been looking at your face for the last 12 months. Like I've been cutting your interview for the last 12 months.
I
Like I
remember
really know who you are." Yeah, that's the name that is brutal.
It's just tough for me, and I don't think I'll ever gain this skill.
Yeah.
It's too late. My brain is done.
That was your embarrassing thing.
I've given 2 now, and I've talked extensively about my bush length, so I think I'm covered, Miles.
One
Yeah, you're
more.
definitely covered with the length
One
of that
more.
bush.
One more.
I'm not satisfied.
I'm not satiated.
Well, you might have done some embarrassing things in your time, but you might need some advice. And this is crazy to say, but you're only gonna get a few more pieces. So, children, gather around the campfire because Uncle Miles, well, he put some extra spice into this advice.
Ooh.
This is advice that he's been thinking about, planning. He's been savoring, simmering it.
6 years.
This is advice that will go for Miles. Hit the theme song.
It's advice that'll go for miles. Tune it to your radio station. It's advice that'll go for miles. Everyone get ready, Miles Nation. Miles Nation, go. It's advice that'll go for miles. Advice that'll go for miles.
What the fuck is up, Miles Nation? How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah! Have you wanted your life to be maximized to the utmost of your ability?
Stop it.
Have you ever wanted your job to make your lob life even better?
Were you saying that you meant life when you said lob? Like it was a pun?
It was like a pun or like a relation or a rhyming.
Right.
I have created a foolproof way to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Absolutely murdering the birds so hard that they make my life better.
I love birds. Don't kill birds.
Well, some birds are bad.
Are they?
Name 1.
Magpie.
Magpie.
Name 2.
Flamingos seem like dicks.
Got you.
You got
Got
me.
you.
You got me.
Sorry.
Please continue.
What if I told you, Zach, that you could kill 2 birds with 1 stone? How would you feel about that?
Then I would say name 2 bad birds, and you can't. So just kill 1 bird.
What if the birds were, my phone's always dead, and I need a nightlight for my child?
Oh.
Yeah. What if I told you the stone
Please stop it.
was your career?
Whoa.
I've started using expensive film production gear to solve minor problems in my life.
Whoa.
Done that.
I've been using a professional studio grade battery powered light as my child's reading nightlight when I read him books.
That's cute.
I've
What an
also-
industry baby.
Exactly. Industry baby. We're talking the Aperture MC. If you know, you know. Also, I've been using a fucking massive lithium V-mount battery as my phone battery, such that it's like a fucking giant brick. And I'm like, oh, I need like a portable battery. And instead of looking for like a little one, I'm just like, I'm fucking putting this shit in my backpack. And then I've literally got juice anywhere I need to go.
So your advice is to buy very expensive film equipment and use it for every day.
No, Zach. My advice is
Stop
make
it.
your big things work for your small things.
Yeah. Use what you got.
Use what you got. That's the advice. Use what you got. I don't need a little itty bitty nightlight. I've already got one.
What is the voltage on the battery? Because aren't you frying your because I know people will use their computer charger to charge their phone, and that actually fries your phone battery.
No, it doesn't. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, and I can't believe you're so stupid. No, it's not. USB-C is a technology that communicates. USB-C can communicate with itself, which means that old computer chargers, bingo, might have not been able to do that. If you get a 60-watt computer charger, it's going to communicate how much wattage your phone needs. Because
No freaking way.
USB-C talks to each other. USB sometimes talk to each other, and other types of like phone shit doesn't talk to each other. Oh. But we're now living in an era where it's
USB-C solves that problem?
Well, yeah, if I have a 60-watt charger, it's going to charge my
C
phone
or
away.
C to the old
C.
iPhone
C
thing.
to C. Old iPhone, I wouldn't fuck with.
Yeah, no, but C to C, maybe it does.
C to C talks to itself, which such that if I plugged C to C, my iPhone to your iPhone, and your iPhone had less charge, your iPhone would start charging, and my iPhone would start draining juice.
Miles, this might be the first thing genuinely that you've taught me on this show.
No fucking way that's true.
No, you've learned other
You
stuff.
take that shit back. I told you about you trimming your bush or whatever. 5 minutes ago.
I have been thinking about this. So I went SoulCycle yesterday.
Yeah.
In terms of storing energy, I was really thinking, why are we not using this energy that I'm creating? Right?
100%.
Right?
You should be charging your phone with the energy you create from SoulCycle.
I know. I'm like, and they do it constantly, hundreds of places across the country. We have to harness that.
How do you
that's a
know
really
that
good point.
SoulCycle isn't harnessing your energy?
And that is spooky.
But they should be taking it and putting it into something.
Yeah, actually, maybe that's kooky. That's kooky.
That is kooky.
And that's how we're going to save the world.
Keith, hit us with the official TryPod theme song.
We're wasting so much energy all around the world, all around the world. Yeah, we're wasting so much energy for the boys and girls all around the world. How do we catch it and not let it go and put it in the lamp so they can glow? We gotta figure it out before it's too late.
Yeah.
It's the TryPod.
So we've got a few more episodes left. Our final episode will be December 18th. That's the final episode of the year. And I don't know what more is there to say. We love you guys. Thank you so much for the pleasure, the privilege of letting us kiss in your ears. And hey, to the people in this room, Rainie, Keith, Miles,
Zach.
Have a good ass week.